Is it possible that
I influenced her to try and get me for $20,000 a month for a 2-year-old? No.
Is it? Yeah.
No. And left me, and she's trying to take my life with her.
Young, living every day, giving it to you and cutting straight. Now listen, if this is your first time watching my video and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that, y'all. Now moving forward, man, today, let's take a reaction of this clip I seen of Tyrese. He was on the Joe Budden podcast show, and he spoke on his response to his ex-wife trying to get $20K a month from him. Let's see what he had to say, y'all. Let's dive into it.
Is it possible that
I influenced her to try and get me for $20,000 a month for a 2-year-old? No.
Is it? Yeah.
No. We never spent $20,000 on my daughter when we were together.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the money.
Yeah, but now
I don't like, who spends that kind of money on a kid?
Mm-hmm.
She was 1 when she took my baby from me.
1 year old. So I guess what is like 2-3 years later. So his daughter's about 3 or 4 years old. You're trying to get $20,000 a month for a child that's not even in preschool yet. Let's continue.
We never spent $20,000 a month on our child, and the credit card was wide open. So what the fuck do you suddenly need that kind of money for?
you changed the quality of life.
I was gonna say the exact same
What
thing.
happened?
Like the quality of life.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
Do
he
you
did.
you don't wait, Ish? You don't think that the quality of her
did.
life changed simply by entering his existence and his orbit?
Did you?
Really, nigga?
That's not his problem. It's not a man's problem that a woman's hypergamous. It's not our problem that you want the best man you can get. You chose that man with status. As attractive as his ex-wife is, she could have chose a whole bunch of other men that wanted her, but she hyper-focused on him because he was the highest bidder. That's your personal fault because you come into my life and you get accustomed to a lifestyle, right? And then you decide to leave the lifestyle after the man fought to try to keep you there, and you still decide to leave. And then all of a sudden when you leave and then things ain't going the way you thought it was going to go, the grass ain't greener on the other side. Now all of a sudden you want to try to come back after he had a steel iron sharp prenuptial agreement that you agreed upon. Now you're trying to go behind that. That's not working. So your next thing to do is try to take $20K a month in child support, and the child ain't even 5 years old. So just because somebody gets you accustomed to a lifestyle and you decide to walk out of it, don't mean that he's entitled to continue to keep up with it when you left. Man, that's crazy. Get out of here. Well, let's continue.
Hear what he said first.
Yeah.
He said
he never spent that.
during
When
the
they were
same
together.
quality of life, you did not spend $20,000 in 1 month.
And she never became
With an
me,
open credit
even while
card.
being
So
with
the
me.
$20,000 a month, you can it's not changing the quality of life.
Right.
He's saying with the high quality of life that we had, we didn't spend 20 bands. So now, why is $20,000 a month needed if we never spent that?
He
That's
also
what he
said,
And she also complained every step of the way about spending or
and I had
overspending.
it. He also said, and I had it, and we never did that.
True.
Okay, but now the person that had it is gone.
You pivoted, but go ahead.
How?
No,
The expenses are the expenses.
Okay, yeah, the access of it was there, but she wasn't using it before. Now all of a sudden he's gone and you need it. You didn't need it before. Why you need it now? And you making your own money as well. So that doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. Let's continue.
The expenses are the expenses. He's saying, if let's say
I never spent $20,000 on her a month.
Yeah.
Let alone the child.
But she's not living with
It's
it.
not,
Everything
but it's
changes.
That, but it's not that. It's not that number that changes the quality of life. You changed it.
No. She changed it. She left me, and she's trying to take my life with her.
Yes.
Facts. That's cold right there. He said she left me and she trying to take my life with her. That's a fact. When you are with a man as a woman, if a woman is with a man and you afforded a lifestyle because you got with him. Once you decide to leave that marriage, that life don't get to go with you. You forfeit the ability to be able to live that lifestyle. I don't know what's up with these systems that think that a man's supposed to maintain a life that she walked out of, especially when the man wasn't cheating on you and he fought for you to stay there. When you decide to forfeit that marriage, you decide to forfeit that lifestyle. And it's so crazy that you sitting here looking at Joe, he just sitting there, legs crossed with some yellow sandals on. And he literally, this is indoctrinated into their head to believe that it's okay for a woman to come into your life, walk out because she's not feeling it no more. And then she's still supposed to get the same privilege she had as she was getting when she was in the marriage.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Man, that's bullshit. Let's continue.
Yes.
It does not work that way.
That's exactly how it works.
No, it doesn't. It does not work that way. You come into a marriage, you leave the marriage, like I just said. You cannot have both. You cannot give them the opportunity to exercise the right of getting the benefits of being in a marriage without being in the marriage when you leave the marriage and the man wanted you to stay. No. Let's continue.
Prenuptial agreement that was extremely aggressive and very detailed.
Okay.
And we both gladly signed it because I was sold and oversold on all the shit that she's not interested in. So when the fuck did you suddenly become interested?
Do you think social media played a role?
I can't answer anything for. I can't put no words. I'm saying from a first person experience, I don't know who the fuck you are right now.
But for men,
I would say this part right here. Now, I like the way that he responded. He's very well media trained. And he said, I can't answer for her. He said, you all of a sudden became this person. I don't know who you are now, but I would say she's showing you exactly who she is now. This is the person that she really is in reality. She just pretended to be a certain way and she was able to play the role because she knew what kind of dude she had. You know more than ever who she is now. She's showing you. But like I said about Joe, even his co-host is trying to explain to him what Tyrese is saying. It's so indoctrinated into his head that he just goes along with the system and say, well, if you're accustomed to that life, then you got to give her the money. No, he don't. That man have a very sharp, firm, concrete prenuptial agreement that protected him. But this is why I don't advocate marriage, because even though he got his prenuptial agreement right that she agreed to, they still going to court spending thousands of dollars upon something that was already agreed to already. It's crazy, man. Ridiculous. So a woman can literally agree to something. It's on contract, prenuptial agreement that she ain't leaving out with none of your stuff and then go back to court even after she left the marriage when you tried to fight. That's crazy, man. That's why I don't advocate marriage. Let's continue.
but for men at your level, you catching the short end of it with 20 a month.
Bitches, you crazy.
Ain't no $20,000 a month. Ain't no short end of it. See, it's like I said, it's so indoctrinated into Joe Budden's mind that he think that, man, that's just the short end of it. $20,000 a month for a child that's under 5 years old. This child's not even in preschool yet. You wasn't using the money before. How you can all of a sudden need $20,000 a month for a kid that's not even 5 years old? How? How? Can't say what you gonna say, private school? They ain't even in, that child's not even in preschool yet. But some of these men, they're so the system has indoctrinated them, man. They're so brain warped that they just go along with it. Talking about $20,000 the short end of the stick. $20,000 a month ain't no short end of no stick. I don't care how much money you got. But let's continue.
I'm not paying that. That's what they're trying to get.
Straight up, man. It to me is baffling. Mind baffling just to see that another man can literally say, well, compared to others, you got the short end of the stick. $20,000 a month for a child that's not even 5 years old. It's not going to take $20,000. It's not going to take half of that to raise no child that's 3-4 years old. Especially when the mother's making good money by herself. You agreed to these terms and then you try to go back and renege on the terms you agreed upon because things ain't going your way. You literally did this the thing that's crazy, right? I have to say this again. She literally did exactly what she wanted to do. You left the marriage. He fought for you to stay, and you were so consistent on leaving. You leave the marriage, and then you get what you want, and then all of a sudden you try to take his money when you made the decision that you wanted to make. Every decision got a consequence. You don't get to make a decision and not deal with the consequences that come behind the decision. And that's what they want to remove, accountability, man. That's why me personally, that's why I couldn't get married in America. No way. Oh no. Oh no. No. Say I was to do it and I wouldn't get the state involved. I would not dare put myself in no position to give a woman that much leverage, because I see how much leverage women get in America as it is. They got enough leverage. They got a whole system in line to save them for all their bad decisions at the bare level. That government gonna come through and save them. I ain't say it's the best way of living, but they can mess up their whole life and somebody gonna come save them every time, regardless of what they do. It's called Section 8. It's called food stamps. You got utility assistance, everything. They got too many options. So when you get married as a man, the one little thing you got is access to your resources. Your power is all taken away from you. They got everything else. I can't give you the only thing I got. I refuse, man. That's just me personally. And we can look at his situation and see what's going on. Even with the steel, iron, concrete prenup, he still got to deal with this. I don't even know why it's even a fight, a debate, when she left the marriage and a child ain't even 5 years old and she trying to get $20,000 a month when she's making her own money. Not he was cheating, not he was being abusive, none of that. Just because she wanted to leave, because it couldn't be all about her. And I will respect him enough. I would say that he had a good prenup, that he protected his money, his assets, but the fact that he still got to go to court to keep fighting over something like this is crazy, man. While this woman is literally online, have a whole channel and trying to give women advice. How you giving these women advice on relationships when you left your husband and then you trying to take his money away when you agreed to not be able to get none of it? Man, that's just a little bit of money compared to the other people. 20,000. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care if you're a billionaire. I don't care if you're a trillionaire. I don't care if you're a millionaire. I don't care how much money you got. Ain't nobody never gonna tell me $20,000 a month ain't a lot of money, especially for a child that ain't even 5 years old. It don't even take half that to raise that child at this age. And that's a fact, man. But listen, y'all, man, I show these videos because I want you, man, to see. This ain't for you to hate women and bash women. It's just for you to keep your eyes open and be very strategic about the steps you take when it comes to getting with these women and protect your life, your assets, everything that you got to work hard for. Because a lot of these women don't add a lot of value, man. They just come through and they just take. They just come through, see the finishing product and say, oh, okay, I'm ready to come inside now. I'm ready to move in now. I'm not saying all, but a lot of these women do not add no value. And at his level in life, it ain't too much value she could have pretty much added in his life. It wasn't too much she could have possibly done that he couldn't have done. He added way more value to her life than she could have ever added to his life. The most value she probably could have gave him was the child that she gave him. Cooking, cleaning, he could have had somebody do all that. For you to get somebody on that level with that amount of status, A-list celebrity, tall, most women find attractive, money, that actually give you a marriage and want to be with you and have a family with you, and then you leave? What else did you possibly think you was gonna go? Then he mentioned that she tried to come back. So you leave a man after he fought for you to stay and you still left anyway. Then you try to take him to the top, take him back to court over a prenup that y'all both agreed upon, that you signed, and then you think he's supposed to get back with you?
Get the fuck out of here!
This is delusion, man. And like I said, man, this ain't for y'all to hate women. I just want you, man, to be able to see so that you can dodge these bullets, man, so that you can navigate around this, learn from this experience, and become better. I don't advocate marriage for men in the United States. I'm just keeping it real with you, man. You go to some of these other countries, The marriage laws is completely different, man. They ain't got no laws set up for no women to financially destroy a man. You go to some of these countries, they don't even get child support. They don't got no child support in some of these countries. That's some American bull BS. And in the other first world countries. And I'm just being honest, man. Honestly, in America, that's another conversation. But we just gonna say it like this, man. It's really set up. It's not really set up for you men to win. You gotta rise above the occasion and become a winner. This system is set up for these women to win. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. That's the truth. But listen, y'all. That's all I gotta say about this video. But before I get out here, man, listen. Let's be on our purpose. Let's be on our grind. Let's get our money on point. Let's get our mind on point. Let's get our body on point. Develop them social skills. And last but not least, man, get you a passport and travel to a destination of your liking. Because I'm telling you, like I always say, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Man, you know, say y'all really support the channel, man. Look down in the link, man. You can see the little thanks button. Donate $1 of your choice, man. Every dollar on this channel will be appreciated, y'all. Tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. Listen, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.
Yeah, got the streets on fire, feel the heat, the Wayne way. Ain't never had no handouts, put in work, I'm self-made. Superhero strength, I got the power, Luke Cage. Flexing on them haters like Drake. This is real rap, no cap. Bust it down like packs. Hustle hard like I trap. I'm certified